my God. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I just got the whatever in me to sit down to film, and then realize that I need to make a short while I'm filming. And just wanted to point out that my last short that I posted, like, disappeared into the fucking void. It's not on my page. It's not on my page. I've checked from my account, and I've checked from like the account that I've had for like 10 years that I used to watch YouTube videos. But when I look at my content, it says it's still up. I don't understand, but I'm gonna make one anyway. Hold on, I have to get up and go across the room and get my phone. I'll be all right. We don't have the comfort Roku City today. We have the comfort Call of Duty updating completes in about 25 minutes, 28 seconds. That thing, that's what we have. I don't have any nails on. And I always feel, and I don't have my nails painted, like my natural nails painted, so I always feel awkward holding stuff up to the camera for a short without any nails on. I know I shouldn't care because that's like not something that a lot of people pay attention to, but like, I'm more self-conscious of my hands than I am of like the fact that I'm balding. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this shit on. Don't have to shake it. Choose to anyway. Don't know why. I could feel it hitting my skin underneath of my like mesh. And it made me want to like leave my body. It made like every fiber of my being like crawl. And now I feel like the fabric of my goddamn sweater is gonna be wet. Oh, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. I feel like I've been betrayed. I feel like I need more on my chin. I'm not fucking putting more on. That was disgusting. That was disturbing. But it took me entirely too long to like film myself holding my foundation up awkwardly to the camera. I'm actually thinking about trying a new foundation. I just don't know what I'm gonna do because I like, honestly, a lot of drugstore foundations are not that cheap anymore. Like this shit used to be $5, and that's initially why I tried it, because it was so cheap. And now like at Walmart, it's close to $9. So it's way more than that everywhere else, but I'm thinking about trying a new one and I don't know which one to try. And every time that I like Google like best drugstore foundation, it shows a bunch of like brands that are not available where I live. Like I can't even think of any of them like right off the top of my head, but a bunch of them are like brands that are not available where I'm at, or they're like available at Ulta, and there's not an Ulta that listen, driving distance for most people is like an hour or less. You know, for me, driving distance, if I can't get in my fucking car and get there in 10 minutes or less, that's not driving distance to me. If I have to cross the bridge and leave my tiny ass town, that's not driving distance to me. I need it to be available at Walmart. I need it to be available at the Dollar General. I need it readily available. Readily available in a small town. And a lot of the ones that I find are brands I've never even fucking heard of. I thought I was filming and I wasn't. Looking rough. Looking rough. Anyways, I almost had a panic attack because I thought I forgot my fucking foundation brush out at my aunt's house. That's good. I really, truly, sincerely thought that I had forgotten it out there and was going to cry because I'm probably not going to be back out there until like Christmas. Anyways, I can't breathe. I don't know if that's from me panicking or me having asthma. I don't know. I just realized I should have done a sped up video of me blending my shit and I didn't. I should have done a sped up video of me blending my foundation, but I didn't. I almost threw my brush. I'm sorry. I'm losing my fucking mind. Anyway, sincerely though, I do want to try a new like full coverage foundation, and I mean full coverage. I need like full coverage. This I want to look like, guys, you know what I really, really love? You know what look I really, really love? I love a caked face. I love a caked face. I will never forget, like probably close to a year ago, I was on Instagram, or not Instagram, TikTok, and I scrolled past this video of this girl, and she had red hair and freckles, and she had a caked face on. I mean, you could see like a definitive makeup line. Like, I mean, she was not clean girl aesthetic at all. She was like, fuck my freckles, I'm gonna do what I want, which I love. Anyways, I just stared at her because I was so obsessed with how much makeup she was wearing. I was just so fucking obsessed with the fact that like her makeup line, where you could tell because of her freckles and everything, was so blunt. I love it. I love it. Sometimes I go a little overboard with a cake face, but especially when I'm like putting my foundation on and running my mouth at the same time. But like, I love it. I want like a super full coverage foundation. And I have this obsession with like watching like fellow small YouTubers, like people like me that have like just a couple thousand subs, and like our videos only get a couple hundred couple hundred views each. Like, I'm obsessed with watching them do their makeup. Like, I love it. And I was watching one the other day, and I can't remember who it was, but she smeared, I think it was Charlotte Tilbury foundation all over her face, and she has face tattoos just like I do, and that shit completely concealed them. And I'm like, God, can I get that? Can I get coverage that heavy? Not that I care about covering up my face tattoos, because I'm not like ashamed of them or anything like that. Like, I really love them. But I'm like, God, can I get that from the drugstore? Do they sell that at Walmart? Did I tell you guys what I used? I used the Fit Me, the Revolution, and the Milani. I also want to get this Milani in a different shade. I have a huge fucking list of stuff that I need to get. I have a huge list of shit that I need to get, and October's going to be a very expensive month. That's like the second time or eighth time, I'm not sure, that I thought that I was filming and I wasn't. I was literally running my mouth too. Don't look at my nails. They look like I wear fake nails all the time. They're thin and fragile, and I thought about maybe trying to heal them, but they keep chipping off. And that's why I keep going back to wearing artificial nails, because my real nails are fucked all to hell. So I can't stick it out. Guys, I can't stick it out. I know that I should, but I can't. And the thing is, like, as soon as my nails grow out and they're healthy, I will literally just put fake ones right on top of them and do the same thing over again. Anyways, I just used my Maybelline Lasting Fix and my Lottie Poof Poof that I love so very much. Anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about October, like the month of October, and how like it sucks that I'm nervous for it. It sucks that I'm nervous for it because it's Halloween. I'm not using this, it was just in front of me. It's Halloween, and that's Eps and I, our anniversary is on Halloween. So like October should be like my favorite month, but I'm nervous for it this year because October 14th is the first official day that Eps is starting at this new company. October 11th is the last day at the current company, and we're really nervous. We're really nervous because, you know, like your first paycheck, they like skip. I'm like, oh my God, what a month for it to hit. We've got Halloween, we've got trick or treats, we've got our anniversary. We'll get through it. It's just, and also it's like, growth is always fucking painful, you know, and I mean, growth and change are always painful, but I know things will get better. And I calculate in my head brain, things will start getting better. Get my crusty fucking nose. Will start getting better around December. And that's a really good month for things to be getting better. I just realized, oh my God, I feel like there's a hair on my nose. Ah! Get off my face. Where is my, there you are. I didn't film it all yesterday because Eps and I spent the entire day just doing nothing. We spent the entire day just doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, that, and I did film a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to make it into, and it was only like 3 minutes worth of footage. I don't know if it's going to make it into another vlog, or if like, I'm just going to scrap it. I don't know, but I basically didn't work yesterday. It was Good. It was fun. Now I'm panicked. Now I'm panicked because I'm no longer a day ahead. You know what I'm going to try for my eyebrows? I'm going to spray the brush with this shit instead of spraying it in the thing, because I feel like that'll be a lot less messy, and I feel like it'll work just as well, just without like the mess, you know? But also, I feel like I sat down and immediately started running my mouth and didn't tell you guys what I was doing. I feel like doing Beetlejuice inspired makeup. This is not going to be makeup like anybody in the movies. It's just going to be using colors that make me think of Beetlejuice, which is like purples, greens, and black. And maybe we can sneak some gray in there, but don't quote me on that. I have had a lot of people, and not just since Beetlejuice came out, but a lot of people over the years asked me for Beetlejuice inspired makeup. So here we go. I cave, but also I feel like doing it. So I'm never gonna do anything I don't feel like doing. Ask my fucking dishes and laundry. I'm never gonna do anything I don't wanna do. I just realized this brush is too frayed. It's too like wide at the top. I'm gonna have to find a different one. And that sucks because this was my favorite one for a really long time. Can't see it. I got it in a boxy charm. Now is Ian let her ass go in peace, I guess. I guess I could try to trim it, but that might ruin it even more. But does it really matter because it's already fucking ruined? I don't know. I'm gonna try it with this tiny little Wet n Wild brush. See how that goes. Get on there! All right, let's see how it works. No, I'm gonna try. I wiped the I hate the whole thing, actually. Whatever. My wig has bangs. I'm gonna try to salvage this shit with some lift and snatch. I like how there's always just this bitch ass hair right here that just decides it's gonna do whatever it feels like doing. How do I have exactly 2 eyebrow hairs and they're gonna be a fucking menace? Look at that. What the hell are you doing? My eyebrows are my mortal enemy. They are. I think they slowly want to drive me insane. And I think that's their only fucking mission in life. Protect my eyes from debris? No. Slowly drive me insane? Slowly drive me insane? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, that's their only agenda. I love how, by the way, I'm putting on some eyeshadow primer. I think I'm gonna have to get some more of this too, because of course. I think I'm gonna have to sit down and make a shopping list, because I have so much shit that I keep discovering that I need to rebuy. And guys, I don't know. Like, I have a shit ton of the e.l.f. eyeliner because it's one of the things that I like constantly buy and then lose and then rebuy. And then once I've, you know, rebought the new one, the old one like reappears. I have a shit ton of it. And like, I'm kind of falling back in love with it because I was in love with it for a while, especially because it's really good for a $4 eyeliner. And let's not talk about the fact that it used to be a fucking dollar. It used to be $1. I think I'm slowly falling in love with it, but then the other day I was using it and it decided to do the thing. I think it was the day that I was getting ready to do my niece's makeup. It hit the corner of my eye and spread onto my eye a little bit, and that didn't feel very good, and I had to like slowly breathe. And I was doing like a sped up video of me doing my eyeliner, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Takes me back to high school. So I like it. I think that I think I have more control and shit with it. But then I have moments like that where I'm like, fuck you, you know? And also it's more expensive than the Revolution Slick. Is that what I use? Revolution Slick Flick? Don't quote me. But it also is matte, and the Revolution is not. So I don't know. I think I want to get a pen liner just to have handy for days when I don't feel like doing that, dealing with that. And also it's one of those eyeliners too that like sometimes you buy them and they're great, and sometimes you buy them and they're like watery or oily. It just depends on which one you grab off of the shelf. I'm going to use this electric palette. I have an idea in my head, and just because I said that, that means it's going to turn out like shit. I'm trying to think like how to execute this. I'm trying to think if I should I do this part first as I'm doing it? Should I do the purple first as I'm fucking doing it? I'm going to do this like to mid-eye, like maybe a little over mid-eye. I don't want to say what I'm doing because I feel like I'm just like jinxing myself. You know what I mean? Because every time I say out loud what I want to do, even if I just state that I have an idea of what I want to do, something happens. Something goes wrong. And I always have like these looks built up in my head that I want. And then I try to do it and I can't do it. And everybody still tells me that it looks good. And I'm like, I think you're all lying to me. I do have an idea though. And the thing is, like, I feel like my eyebrows oftentimes get in the way of what I want to do, but I can't shave them off. And even if I did shave them off, like, I still have an eyebrow ring and I refuse to get rid of it. I'm going to have to build this shit up. And it's probably going to take me a while because I'm sitting here running my mouth and doing it. Should I just do this sped up? Am I getting a little too distracted? Also, like, every time I touch my eyes, like, whoa, 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 whoa. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think maybe I should just do, at least finish this part sped up. Okay, I think I'm going to have to blend out the edges a little bit more, but that's fine. That's fine. We're done, guys. I'm kidding. We're not done, even though this is a look. Should I have done a darker green? Should I have done a darker green? I don't know. Oh, I had to swallow it and it hurt. You want to hear a story? When I was in junior high and high school, one of my best friends was like the scene queen, right? And she had this eyeshadow palette. It was like white, pink, and like a third color. I want to say it was like blue. And that was all that she wore. And she would do it like in a stripe across her eyes. She would do it like in a stripe across her eyes. And that was like the look. Like, that was like the fucking moment. Guys, the thing about the 2000s, especially the early 2000s, we didn't blend. Fuck blending. We didn't blend. Oh my God. It's fine. Like, the only makeup brushes that I had were the ones that came in my makeup. You know what I mean? That was the only ones that I had. I don't think that I started buying makeup brushes until like my mid-20s, maybe. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not a fan of this. So I'm gonna try to smooth it out a little bit. Am I making it worse by trying to blend it out? Am I making it worse? Am I doing myself absolutely no favors by doing this? I don't know. I don't know. My neighbors are like revving something. I don't know if it is a chainsaw. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like I'm kind of going back in with this purple and just kind of doing too much because that's what I like to do. I just like to do too much. See, in my phone, it looks fine. In the camera right here, it looks patchy. So, I don't know. Chill the fuck out, Patchy the Pirate. All right, let's go ahead and do my eyeliner. And I'm just going to be using this Wish Me Luck. Ew, how gross did my nails look? That was eyeshadow. I was like, what the hell? Can you hear that? I think it's a leaf blower and it's right outside of my window. My neighbors are constantly in an uphill battle with nature. They're just in a constant uphill battle with fucking nature. I just broke a mirror. I just broke a mirror. I stepped on it. And you know how I stepped on it? I went to stand up and hit my knee on my little table here and knocked a bunch of shit down. And that was one thing that went down with it. If my mother was here, she would be drawing crosses in the air. Anyway, actually, I'm gonna go wash my hands. It'll be fine, but I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna put on some mascara while my eyelashes are drying down. I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna put black, like more black on the bottom, but I kind of want to put more green on the bottom. But then I kind of am trying to remind myself that like I have a tendency to like do too much and ruin things. You know what I mean? Like I have a tendency to like, I have the too much gene. You know what I mean? Like I could just leave shit alone, leave it alone. And then I don't. And then I ruin it. Is that what's about to happen? I don't know. I'll think about it while I'm doing this. I feel like I want more green, like right here. But what if that messes with my eyeliner? I don't know. Okay, I think I might have to put more green on the bottom. I think I might have to put more green in the bottom. Pray for this look. Pray for it. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. I think it's gonna be all right. Okay. Light-handed delicate. Be fucking for real here. Please don't look it up. Please don't look it up. Stop right there. Stop. All right, I'm gonna use the black in the Moonstone palette to smear some black on the bottom. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm trying to open it on the wrong side. I'm so good at doing stuff. Well, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I was a little worried there. Is this product that I can use? Oh, it is. I know that glitter's not very Beetlejuice, but this is Beetlejuice inspired. And I feel like everything that you do, you should put a little bit of yourself into it. And we all know that my ass cannot go without glitter. And if I do, it's probably an accident. I probably just had a moment where I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god. Everybody remind me to pay attention to look out for these this year in the holiday gift sets. They're profusion and they're way better than the ones that they have available year-round. I'm also thinking about trying the Urban Decay. I think it's called like Moonstone or something like that. And it's very fucking expensive. It's like $28. But if it works, I want it. If it works, I want it because I love glitter liner. Do you ever get more than one song stuck in your head at a time? Because I currently have a Sisters of Mercy song stuck in my head and also an Akon song stuck in my head. I don't choose these things, they choose me. I have no fucking idea where I heard that. Like is it Akon? He's like the locked up song, like locked up. Won't let me out or something like that. Where the fuck did I hear that? Was it on a commercial? Was it in an ad or something? It's plaguing me today. Bitch, I thought I had a booger in my nose. I was about to flip this table and cry. I was about to flip this fucking table and cry. I will scrap a video over having a booger in my nose. I will scrap a whole fucking video. I'm just going over this with the Nyx can't stop, won't stop. I will scrap a whole fucking video over a booger in my nose. The universe needs to try me. Bitch, try me. Actually, please don't. Like, please don't. I already broke a mirror. Please don't. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I'm gonna use this. You know what really hurts my soul? You know what really hurts my fucking spirit? My sister told me that these are currently on sale at Ulta for buy one, get one free. I can't get to Ulta. I can't get to Ulta for like another week. I can't get to Ulta. It's too far away and I'm going to be busy all next week. And I like, what the fuck? And she said they had tons because I was like, listen, we have them in our Walmart all the time because she doesn't live in the same town as me. But I told her like, we have them in our Walmart all the time, and I always check the packaging like before I buy them because every fucking one that I pick up is always open and people have smeared their fingers around or literally scratched it. So I was like, every time that they have them in stock, I'll check them, like each individual one, and they've all been open. I just got a hair in my mouth. And she was like, well, Ulta has tons, and they're buy one, get one free. Also, I found my Big Bird brush. It was under my chair. Oh, I'm using this. She said these were on sale too. I don't know if they still are, but Friday when I talked to her, they were. I wish that my anxiety like chilled out when it comes to driving. I wish it chilled out in general, but like I have had a lot of people say to me, well, your anxiety can't be that bad if you can drive. I don't go far. I don't go far. And if I do like go far, it's not that far. I think the furthest that I have driven in a long time was like at the beginning, like I think it was at the beginning of winter or like the end of fall. The boy's dad got into a car accident with them, and I had to drive like 200 miles. It was like 100 miles there and 100 miles back to pick them up. And my anxiety was terrible the entire time, but I did it because it's my kids. But like when I'm at home and I need to go somewhere, if it's not a short drive, I'm not going. I can drive myself to doctor's appointments and stuff as long as they're like 10 minutes or less from my house. Most of the time, Epps does the driving though. I do a lot of the night driving because neither of us can fucking see at night, but I guess my vision's a little better. This right here is bugging me. It's bugging me. I wish that I was big and brave enough though to like drive 20 minutes to Ulta and not just 5 minutes to the Dollar General. Like being able to drive in and of itself is a privilege. I just wish that my brain would not think that I'm gonna like go to the mall and break down or something. That's always like what I think is gonna happen. And you know why? Because it's happened to me before. And you know what's really funny? I took a DNA test a couple of years ago, and then I ran it through a different database, and they gave me like all these traits about myself. And one trait that they told me about myself is that I'm likely to make decisions based on bad things that have happened in the past. And one time, E and I, when he was little, this was probably like 4 years ago, E and I went to the mall, and I fucking broke down at the stoplight, at the exit stoplight. And some guy had to jump out of his truck and like help me push my fucking car behind the Old Navy. And then I had to pay almost $400 to get it towed, not even a quarter of a mile. It sucks. So every time that I go to like drive, you know, the 20-25 minutes to Ulta, that's what I associate it with. I am terrified of that happening again. I think that entire ordeal with like the towing and then like the repairs and everything ended up costing Epstein like $1,000. And it was terrifying. And it was fucking embarrassing. So that's what I associate it with. That is why I have terrible anxiety about like driving somewhere that I can't walk home, you know? I'm trying to think if I'm gonna line my lips or not. I don't think that I will. Oh my God, this isn't my black! Oh, it's right here. I was like, bitch, don't start. Don't fucking start. I already knocked everything down. I already broke a mirror. I already hit my knee really hard. I already mentally fought the neighbor because they were using a leaf blower outside of my window. I'm just going to use my black lime cream. I'm not going to line my lips. I really love this formula, but it's like super watery. Like people either really like it or they really don't like it. I feel like I'm somewhere like in between, like somewhere in the middle. I think next week I'm gonna get a new wig. Ah, there's like hair all over my face. You fucking bitch. See, you can see it. You can see it. Oh, but I feel it. I feel it. Ah! Hold on. My mirror's right here. I feel it. I know it's there. I feel it. And I wasn't wrong. I really need to take care of my mustache. Good Lord. My phone's camera is like freaking out about how like it's trying to process the amount of black that it's seeing, and it's having a really hard time doing. Anyways, this is the look. And they're gonna flip you off because I'm uncomfortable with my nail. Boy, actually, let's add some cute little glasses. All right, I'm done. For real. Bye.